Hi, hello everyone, and welcome to another video from my series for traveling to China. Today I'm going to make a video in which I'm going to show you what my necessities for traveling to Asia are. I have already divided all the things that I'm going to pack in my luggage in more categories, and I'm going to take you through all the categories that I thought that I will need. Other than that, tomorrow morning actually I'm going to go to the airport really early in the morning in order to depart to London, because I am not able to fly directly to China from Romania. So first stop is going to be London Luton, and then I'm going to take a bus to Gatwick to get to the airport from where I'm going to depart to China. And it's going to be a really hard day, I believe, because I have like a 10-hour wait in the airport until I will be ready to depart to China. So this is going to be the first and the starting point of the journey, let's say, because each journey begins with packing, and without any more information other than this, let's get to what's inside my luggage. The first thing that I think that it's really important to mention are the documents. Well, all of these documents are not going to be right in my big luggage that is going to go at the back of the plane. Rather that is going to be in my backpack that I'm going to carry around. In first place, these are all my documents for this trip, and in this folder I only have my invitation to China from the university I'm going to do the course at. Then I have my tax invoice for my airplane ticket. Then I have the booking for the ticket. Then I thought that it's going to be really important to get the itinerary of the summer camp, so I know exactly what's going to happen in each day. Then I have my medical history, and I'm talking about my vaccinations, because I think that they're going to require that when I get to the university and I enroll there for the summer camp. Then I have a few copies of some of my ID, and I have a copy of my passport, both of the first page and the visa page. Then I have a copy of my national ID from here. Then I have a copy of my student ID, because I thought it's going to be a good idea to get at least 3 proofs of ID in case I need them. And also, I have heard that it's really important not to carry around your originals when you're traveling around China. Rather than that, you would take with you your copies when you're going outside in case you get robbed or something. So it's better to be prepared in each and every case. Alright. Then I have my insurance with all my insurance details and everything in case something goes wrong. Well, I hope that is not going to be the case, but this is one of those most important documents that you need to bring along. I have some traveling informations which I got when I got my vaccinations done back in the UK. Then I have a proof of status or something like that from a bank in the UK, because when I get to the airport tomorrow morning, I'm going to pick up some Chinese currency that I ordered at the airport. So they said that they might ask for some sort of this proof. Then something really important again. In China, I've heard that it's not really common to hear English being spoken. So in case you are going to take a taxi or you're going to ask for a location, it is really important to print some, I hope you can see, to print some translations. So I've written the name of the university, the name of my contact in China, the name of the hotel, and also the name of one of the places that we are going to visit, and being the panda base, research base, which we are going to visit on one of those days and during the trip. Something else about the document, it's my visa and my passport, which of course you really need to bring along, otherwise you might not be able to get inside China and enjoy your time there. Yeah, so these are all my documents, and now I'm going to move on to clothing. Well, being summer in the western part of China, the summer is really hot, and I've heard that maybe the temperatures are going to get up to perhaps 30 and something degrees. So most of the clothes that I chose to pack are short, different variation of shorts. Yes, so I have 2 blue pairs of shorts, denim shorts, and then 1 black piece of shorts, just in case I want to throw together a really fancy outfit, which, yeah, I'm not going to dress up that fancy. It's too hot for me there, I believe. And then I have quite a few t-shirts. I think that I packed around 12 t-shirts because I will be there for 16 days. So I would not like to be bothered to wash all my t-shirts. So here are them. And also, because it is so hot there, I chose to pack the most lighter t-shirts that I had. So most of them are white or pink or light blue. So yeah. Then I also chose to pack 2 pair of jeans. I have a black pair of jeans and a blue one because maybe on some days there's going to be a bit of rain, so, and maybe it's going to be a bit chilly, but again, I don't think that it's going to be that chilly. Then I have my pajama, and here, well, whenever I'm traveling, during the summer, I like to pack a short pajama, which consists of shorts and t-shirt, because I don't like to be really hot during night. But in case it's cold, I'm going to pack also a pair of pajama bottoms, which are full-length trousers, and it's hopefully going to be alright. Then, because we do have an opening ceremony and a closing ceremony, I chose to pack something more classy, something more elegant. And so here is a jumpsuit, which I think is going to be enough for a fancy occasion. And to pair it up, I chose a pair of sandals, because I think that these are going to be really useful for both walking and looking good with my fancy jumpsuit. Then I've heard that when traveling on a plane, it can get really cold, and on top of that, my flight is going to be around 10 hours, maybe 11 hours. We'll see. I hope it's not going to be 11 hours and the plane is going to be on time. But I have a few jumpers here. So I will have one that I'm going to wear and one that I'm going to pack in case it's getting too cold on the plane. And I know that on planes usually you get a blanket, but you know that you have access on the internet and you see all sorts of things being said and written on the internet. So some people said that some of the blankets are reused on the airplanes. So I would not like to throw on myself a blanket that has been used by another person. So I would like to have my own things that keep me warm. Yes. So on a plane, you would not like to wear skinny jeans or anything like that because of the circulation, and because, well, flying is not something really usual for human beings. So you might get sore muscles, or maybe some blood clots on the back of your legs. So to prevent that, I'm going to get a pair of really comfortable, not really joggers. It's a pair of trousers which are from cotton. So I think that I'm going to be really comfortable wearing those. And I will also bring 2 pairs of socks. One is a compression socks pair, and some really fuzzy and comfortable socks, because I'm not going to wear my shoes during the flight, and I'm going to take them off because it's going to be more comfortable, and so hopefully it's going to be alright. Then I'm going to pack some workout clothes for maybe we're going to do some hikes, or maybe there is a gym at the hotel, and so yes, I'm just going to do that in case I have the opportunity to be active. I think we're going to be active, we're going to walk a lot, you know. In terms of my shoes, I'm going to just bring my trainers, and I hope that's going to be alright again. Alright. Then, on the plane, I think that it's really important to have your own pair of headphones, because they're offering on-plane entertainment. So when I'm watching a movie, I would like to use my own pair of headphones because I know that they are good quality, and so I might not get disturbed because, well, they are not noise cancelling, but I'm feeling more comfortable walking around with my pair of headphones. So there they are. Alright, now I will move to my toiletries, and to kick it off, so this is my makeup bag. So here is all my makeup and my face creams and everything that I'm using in terms of makeup. That's not something really spectacular, and it's not a makeup video. So yes. Then, in other terms, when you're traveling to a foreign country, you might like, in a foreign continent, you might like to bring some preventions. So, my nurse at the university told me that some mosquitoes there might carry some infections. So it's really good to be protected in those cases. So I got spray that's protecting my skin in case I get bitten, so I won't get an infection. So this is a mosquito spray or something like that. Then I will also bring some medicine. When it comes to food, I am really sensitive, so I'm going to bring along some stomach and digestive medicine, which I picked up at my local pharmacy. And I will also bring some painkillers, because you never know when you get a headache above at 100 meters. So it's better to be aware. Okay, then I have some other medicines and vitamins that I'm using at the moment, so I'm going to bring those along because I have to take them every day. And then I'm going to also bring some hand sanitizer for those days when we are traveling and we are touching a lot of things. So yeah, there are a lot of makeups, so I'm going to be prepared for that. Then I'm bringing some sun lotion, because on those really hot days it's better not to get sunburn and then feel awful for the rest of the day, maybe for the rest of the trip. So it's better to prevent any inconvenience that might happen. Then I'm bringing just some shampoo and some shower gel and some toothpaste. You know what I have heard a lot online is that people usually forget to bring a pen. On the plane, you are asked to fill in some sort of form, so people most of the time are not prepared to fill it up, and the flight attendants are not really obliged to give you a pen, so you must have a pen with you. So I'm going to bring one along, maybe two. Then in China, those the plugs are not going to be exactly the same like those that we are using back here in Romania or even in the UK. So I'm going to bring some plug adapters. So I'm going to bring this one for the UK because I'm going to wait quite a long time in the airport, and I will charge my phone, so I will bring that one for the airport, and this big one, this maybe universal adapter for China. As a random thing, I'm also going to bring a lollipop for maybe when I get hungry and I don't really want to spend an exorbitant amount of money in the airport and maybe wait for the flight or something. So it's nice to have something to chew on, which is not really healthy, but well, we will get away with that, I believe. The last part, talking about toiletries, are some tissues, because I've heard that well, if you want to use the bathroom other than somewhere other than your hotel, the toilet is not going to be exactly like you're at a hotel or back at home, so it's better to be prepared with some tissues. And they might not have those, and some white wipes in case I really need this, so I'm just going to bring those along as well. Then something that I believe that is really important when you are traveling for quite a long time and you are going to stay around the airports for a long time, I'm going to bring my water bottle. This is 1 liter water bottle, and well, I can refill this. I will refill this after I pass through security, maybe at a cafe or maybe in the airplane, because I've heard that the flight attendants are really nice and they're going to fill this up for me in case I need it. Then, something really important in China. Some of you might have heard or might haven't heard that you are not in fact allowed to drink taped water back there because the water is infected. So basically nobody's drinking taped water, so you will have to buy it. So for the first night when we first arrived at the hotel, we might be too tired to go shopping, so I'm going to bring along 2 bottles of water. These are just 1.5 liters of water, and I'm going to bring those so because it's important to stay hydrated. And I might also bring a bottle of coconut water because it's full of electrolytes and antioxidants, and I'm just going to keep me going. And as a snack, again, for that afternoon, evening, when we get to Chengdu, to the university and to the hotel, I'm going to bring some nuts to snack on, because we probably haven't eaten for quite a long time by the time I get to the hotel. And also on the flight, we are not going to be given a meal. Only on the return flight you're going to be given something to eat, so just not to starve myself too much, I believe. Yeah. Then something that I've forgotten, and I'm sorry, I like to bring my own towels when I am traveling, because I know that in the hotels they are going to wash our towels, and the towels are regularly being washed, but I like to bring my own towel and use it. And I'm going to bring maybe 2 because my luggage is quite big, and I'm still going to have some space for souvenirs. Right. Then I think that this is going to be the last thing, the last section that I'm going to talk about, and this is some bags for traveling around. I like to bring a belt bag because this is really handy and you can just put your necessities here. So I'm going to get that. And also this is going to be my traveling pack because this fits my laptop. And also this is quite some room here. So I will probably carry everything that I need during the day inside this pocket, this backpack, right? Just other thing that I see that I have left on this side of myself because I am surrounded by everything that I'm going to pack in my luggage, which I'm going to show you in a second. So this is my luggage. It's quite a big one. You can see it. And inside it I have already packed most of the things. Let me just try to open it up because it's heavy. Oops. Here it is. And I also decided to change the backpack that I wanted to take. So I'm going to take this one because it's more manageable. So this is it. When you are traveling between continents, please let me know down in the comments because I would love to hear that. Because I'm seriously doing a whole lot of research just to be sure that I am prepared, that I take everything that I need. Because at the end of the day it's China, so it's not Europe, it's Asia. Also, please like this video, and I hope that this video had some information that was helpful for you. And yes, I will see you in the next video that is going to be either in the airport or in China. We'll see. But in other words, see you in China. Bye!